Lunchtime at Oakwood Middle School was always pure chaos. You know the scene: kids shouting, trays clattering, laughter echoing off the walls. But amidst all that noise, one table was always silent. Table 4, that's where 13-year-old Mateo sat, all by himself. His hoodie was always up, his eyes were always down, and he ate plain white rice from an old yogurt container. Nobody ever talked to him, not since his family lost their apartment the year before. They were living in their car now, parked behind the 24-hour laundromat. So Mateo had learned how to make himself invisible, how to eat fast, and how to never, ever ask for more. But someone did see him: Ms. Chen, his 7th grade science teacher. She noticed because she understood. When she was a kid, she used to hide her free lunch tickets, feeling that same sting of shame. Then one Tuesday, she saw something that changed everything. Mateo watched a little kindergartner accidentally drop her apple in the trash. He walked over, looked around to make sure no one was watching, and quietly handed her his own. "You can have mine?" he whispered. And in that moment, Ms. Chen knew. He wasn't just hungry, he was protecting someone else from feeling that same ache. The very next day, Ms. Chen did something small but powerful. She bought an extra lunch from the cafeteria hot meal, chocolate milk, even a cookie, and she placed it on table 4 before Mateo got there. No note, no big announcement, just a tray of food, sitting there as if it had always belonged. When Mateo saw it, he froze. He looked all around the bustling cafeteria, confused, searching for an explanation. Seeing none, he slowly sat down and began to eat. He savored every single bite as if it were the most incredible gift he'd ever received. Day after day, the tray was there. A silent promise, a consistent act of care. Then, one afternoon, Mateo left something behind on the table. It was a folded piece of paper. Ms. Chen opened it. Inside, written in careful, neat print, it said, "My little sister hasn't eaten since yesterday. Can I take the apple today?" Reading those words, Ms. Chen's heart just broke. The next day, she didn't just leave one tray. She left 2. But she didn't stop there. She started something called the Community Lunch Shelf, a quiet little corner in the cafeteria stocked with extra meals. A simple sign read, "For anyone who's hungry." There were no names, no lists, no questions asked. Just food offered with dignity. Slowly, a change started happening in Mateo. He started to sit a little taller at his desk. He began raising his hand in class. He even found the courage to join the school's robotics club. At the end-of-year awards banquet, Mateo was called to the stage to receive the Quiet Courage Award. He stood at the podium, and in a clear voice he said, "People think kindness has to be this big, grand gesture. But for me, it came on a lunch tray. It came from someone who really saw me and didn't look away." After the ceremony, he walked up to Ms. Chen and handed her a small, carefully wrapped box. Inside was a ceramic apple he had made in art class. On the bottom, he had written, "For the teacher who fed more than my stomach." Ms. Chen placed that apple on her desk, right next to a small, framed ticket, her own childhood free lunch ticket. It was a reminder. Now, every single year, she trains a new group of student volunteers to keep the community shelf stocked. And she always tells them the same thing: you never know whose entire world you are holding up with something as simple as a tray of food. Because being hungry isn't just an empty feeling in your stomach. It's the weight of shame, the fear of being seen as less than. And true kindness isn't just about giving. It's about giving in a way that quietly says, "You matter. You belong here." Thanks for watching. A simple act can change a life, so don't forget to look out for each other.